magazine scenes. I talked about us, you talked about plans that never included holding my hand. I thought love was enough to stay. You saw a price I couldn't pay. I stood right here, you looked too far, chasing a life brighter than my heart. I try to keep it calm and slow, believing love will someday grow. But every choice you made apart pulled you closer to the dark. You chose gold over my heart, over quiet nights and honest stars. You wanted more than love could be. You wanted everything but me. You chose gold over my heart. I stayed real, you chased the stars. I gave you love, you wanted more. You chose gold over my heart. Gold over my heart. That's where we fell apart. Gold over my heart. You chose a world without us. I loved you in the simplest ways. Slow mornings, endless days. You loved the thrill, the shine, the view. A life I couldn't give to you. I never asked you to stay small. I just hoped love mattered most of all. But every dream you chased away left my heart with less to say. I watched you trade what we had here for promises that sounded clear. But love can't grow where hearts compare to numbers in the air. You chose gold over my heart, over patience, over parts of a life but slow and true, that I was ready to give you. You chose gold over my heart. I stayed close, you drifted far. I gave you love, you wanted more. You chose gold over my heart. Maybe love was never enough in a world that's built on wanting more stuff. I don't hate you for what you chose. I just wish you knew what you lost. You chose gold over my heart, and now I let you go with calm. I won't compete with shiny things or promise you imaginary rings. You chose gold over my heart. I choose peace, I choose my part. I gave you love from the start. You chose gold over my heart. Summer skies, I breathe again. Love shouldn't feel like losing who I am. You talked about futures drawn in lines of gold. I talked about moments we'd grow old. You measured life by what it showed. I just won't live beneath its weight. Love was never the richest option, but it was honest, calm and true. I won't compete with your ambition or beg for space in you. Love was never the richest option. Now I choose a simpler part. I walk away with empty hands and a full heart. Under summer light, I let it be. Some loves don't fail, they just disagree. I saw the pause behind your eyes every time you talked about your life. One foot here, one chasing more, standing still at an open door. You held my hand but looked ahead. Dreams too loud inside your head. I felt the space you couldn't mention between your heart and your ambition. You love me in your quiet way, but fear will only make you stay. I didn't wanna be the reason you fell behind your own decisions. You were caught between your heart and your ambition, between staying close and chasing distance. I was love, you were a mission, trying to balance both conditions. Between your heart and your ambition, something had to fall apart. And it wasn't your ambition, it was us, it was my heart. Between your heart and your ambition, between your heart, between your heart and your ambition. I never asked you to give it up. Your dreams were always big enough. I just hoped the love had space to grow somewhere in the life you chose. You talked about the future tense. I listened, knowing what it meant. Every plan you couldn't bend, drew a line at where we end. I saw it coming, felt it slow. A quiet is a silent no. Some loves fade without collision, just different paths and different visions. You were caught between your heart and your ambition, between comfort and a new position. I stayed real, you stayed driven, looking forward, not behind you. Between your heart and your ambition, I became the part you missed, but not enough to make a change, not enough to choose this. Maybe love can't always win when fear of staying feels like sin. I don't blame you for your aim, I just won't carry all the pain. Between your heart and your ambition, you chose the life you couldn't delay. I choose peace over permission. I won't ask you to stay. Between your heart and your ambition, I let you go without a fight. Some loves aren't lost to failure, they're lost to timing and direction in life. In life. Under fading sun, an open sky. I gave you love without a price. Simple days, no paradise. I gave you time, I gave you trust. You wanted something bigger than us. I found joy in holding hands. You were chasing distant lands. I tried to keep us feeling sure, but I gave love you wanted more. I never promised golden skies, just honesty and open eyes. But every dream you waited for asked me to be something more. I gave love you wanted more than quiet nights by the shore, more than hearts that beat and sing. You wanted things, not how we think. I gave love, you wanted more. A life too fast, a bigger door. I stayed real, you chased the score. I gave love, you wanted more. Slow and sure, you wanted something insecure. I gave love, you wanted more attention, more applause, more than something real and pure. You wanted everything, not us. I gave love, you wanted more, and now I finally see the score. We wanted lives that don't align. I gave you heart, you wanted shine. Maybe love feels too small in a world that wants it all. But I won't turn my soul to gold just to match the life you sold. I gave love, you wanted more. Now I leave without a word. I won't compete, I won't ignore what my heart was made for. I gave love, you wanted more. I keep peace, I close the door. I walk away, calm and sure. I gave love, you wanted more. Under blue skies, I let it go. Love should feel light, not heavy to hold. I was quiet nights and honest talks, barefoot walks, all unfinished thoughts. I was staying when it wasn't easy, holding on when things got messy. You were drawn to brighter views, rooftop lights and something new. I offered heart, you wanted proof that life could shine like luxury. yourself in your downtime. You saw yourself in finish lines. I don't blame you for aiming high, for wanting more from passing time. I just wish love didn't feel small when compared to having it all. I stood steady, you leaned ahead, chasing places we never went. Some hearts want more than security. They fall in love with possibility. I was love you wanted luxury, a world too loud for you and me. I gave you soul, you wanted style, a perfect frame, a better angle. I was love. I was love you wanted luxury. Not wrong, just not meant to be. I stayed close, you wanted new. I was love. You wanted luxury. Maybe love feels too plain in a world addicted to upgrades and fame. I won't turn my heart to display just to make someone stay. I was love you wanted luxury. Now I let you go gracefully. I won't compete with what you see in polished dreams and imagery. I was love. I was love you wanted luxury. I choose peace and simplicity. I walk away knowing the truth, and that was enough, and that was enough. Under city lights fading to sand. I keep my heart, you keep your plans. You love the noise, the open scene, the crowded lives, the in-between. I love the quiet moments we had, simple talks, nothing too grand. You smile wider when the room was full, when the night felt fast and beautiful. I saw it then, so clearly. You love the light, not me. I try to fit inside your frame, but I was never part of the game. I wanted us, you wanted free, different kinds of destiny. You love the life, not me, the movement, the energy. You love the shine, the speed, not the calm you found in me. You love the life, not me, I was real but not your dream. I stayed close, you couldn't see. You love the life, not me, not me, not me. Just the feeling around, not me, just the life, the sun. I watched you glow in every crowd. I faded quiet and spoken proud. You talked about where you wanted to go, never asked if I'd follow though. I tried to keep my rhythm slow while you dance where the lights overflow. I don't blame you for wanting more, I just know what I was here for. I saw the truth between the lines in every plan that left me behind. Some hearts don't settle easily, they fall in love with possibility. You love the life, not me, the freedom love needs quiet ground. Not every heart wants to slow down. I don't resent what you became. I just won't take the blame. You love the life, not me, and now I finally understand. I won't compete with energy or chase a moving plan. You love the life, not me, so I let you live that dream. I choose peace, simplicity. You love the life, not me. Under city lights fade into sea, I walk away calm, finally free. We talked about forever like it was free, like love alone could cover everything. But bills don't sleep and dreams don't wait. Reality showed up at our gate. I held your hand, you held your doubt, wondering how we figure it out. I saw the fear behind your eyes. Love felt small. When love wasn't enough, without money, when feelings couldn't pay the cost. I gave you trust, you needed safety, and somehow we still lost. When love wasn't enough, without money, I learned what broke us wasn't hate. It was the fear of falling short. Without money, love felt unsure. Without money, nothing felt secure. Stable ground, a safer shore. I just wish love had room to breathe between the things you couldn't see. You talked about tomorrow's risk, I talked about what we missed. We weren't wrong, just misaligned. Different needs at different times. I stayed home for you, stayed real. We felt the pressure, couldn't heal. Some loves don't fade from lack of fire, they fade from unshared desire. When love wasn't enough, without money, when promises felt thin and small. I offered heart, you offered reason. We couldn't meet at all. When love wasn't enough, without money, I stopped asking you to stay. I let you choose the life you need, and quietly walked away. Maybe love needs more than faith when fear decides our pace. I don't regret the love we tried, I just accept the time. When love wasn't enough, without money, I learned to stop the fight. I won't force hearts to fail from lack of care. They fail when ground isn't found. Under quiet waves and borrowed dreams, I leave with love, not broken means. You talked in numbers, goals, and plans. I talked about holding hands. You watched the future calculate. I watched the present hesitate. You measure life by what you gain. I measure love by what remains. We stood together, worlds apart. Two languages, one heart. I listened when you spoke of more, but I felt the slipping through the floor. You looked ahead, I stayed because you counted money, I counted us. You counted money, I counted us. I counted moments, trust and love. You chased a life that promised much. I chased the feeling of enough. You counted money, I counted us. Different dreams inside one touch. I stayed simple, you needed proof. You counted money, I counted us. Honey. Haunted us while you counted more and more. Counted us till we didn't anymore. I love the calm we used to share. Slow sunsets, ocean air. You love the rush, the upgrade sign. A future drawn in dollar lines. I never said your dreams were wrong. I just hope love belonged alone. But every choice you made ahead left the space for what we had. I saw it clear without a fight. Two hearts wanting different lives. No anger left, no need to fuss. You counted money, I counted us. You counted money, I counted us. I counted days we felt alive. You counted risk, I counted trust. Different ways we tried to survive. You counted money, I counted us. And now I finally understand. Love can't grow where value's lost. Between the heart and the plan. Maybe love needs more than care. When fear decides what's fair. I don't regret the love I gave. I just won't beg it to stay. You counted money, I counted us. Now I choose peace, I choose my